Hey, what's up guys? I'm Al Kavadlo and this is Ask Al. Today's first question comes from a YouTube user named Ben Piper who writes, "Great videos, Al. I've been working on my muscle up all year. I've got the dip strength. I've got strength to get my solar plexus to the bar. I'm having trouble with the transition. I'm wondering if you have any pointers. Thanks in advance." Well Ben, as you've already started to figure out, the transition is the most difficult part of the muscle up for most people. One thing that's really helpful, and you can see it in this video right here, is practicing a negative muscle up. Like a pull-up, practicing the lowering phase is a good way to get the movement pattern into your nervous system. If you do enough negatives and you've got the requisite strength like you say you have, it's only a matter of time before you get a full muscle up. If you want more information, I'll put the links down in the description to check out my book and DVD, Raising the Bar, which goes into a lot more detail. Next question comes from a YouTube user named El Fulano who writes, "Hey Al, greetings from Brazil. I really admire your work, tutorials and all, but I never saw you talking about glute ham raise. Do you do them and do you know a progression for them? Thanks." Thanks for the question. I love hearing from my Brazilian fans. As far as the glute ham raise goes, there's a reason why you've never seen me talk about it. I actually don't like the exercise. Now, generally with hamstring exercises, the hip acts as the primary mover and the knee is the secondary mover. The hip being the stronger and more stable of the two joints, this makes a lot of sense for exercises like deadlifts and pistol squats and lunges. In the glute ham raise, however, the knee joint actually takes most of the stress. And for this reason, I'm not a fan of the exercise. It can put a lot of unnecessary strain on the tendons as well as the muscles. In fact, I've never seen this move really performed. I only see people doing negatives and partials, which leads me to believe it's not a very practical exercise. Now generally, I don't like to be negative and you never really hear me putting anything down. My whole take on it is if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But I've been getting a lot of questions about this exercise, and I think sometimes people think that I just never heard of it or didn't know about it, so I just wanted to address that. I'm aware of the glute ham raise, and I don't like it. Last question for today comes from a YouTube user named Celebi Mario who writes, "Hey Al, will you make a front back lever or planche tutorial? Thanks, great videos." Thanks for the comment. As it turns out, I've already done videos on all of those exercises. You can check out my front lever tutorial right here. It's actually one of my most popular YouTube videos to date with over 100,000 views. I get a lot of questions and comments from people who are asking, "Hey, can you make a video about that? Can you do an article about this?" And 9 times out of 10, I've already done such a video or article, and all you've got to do is a simple Google search. So get in front of your computer, type in Al Kavadlo front lever tutorial, and bam, it's going to pop right up. If you can't find it, then go ahead and send me a question and I'll get on it for you. Thanks for joining me for Ask Al. As always, share this on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Leave your comments and questions below for a future edition of Ask Al. Until then, I'm Al Kavadlo, and we're working out.